Law enforcement agencies and dozens of search crews have spent the last 5 days searching both land and water for the young girl who never got onto the school bus on Thursday morning. Now, the main person of interest in her disappearance is 42-year-old Stephen McDougal. He is in the Polk County Jail on an unrelated assault charge. Now, Rochelle Turner is live from the Trinity River boat ramp off of US 59 in Goodrich, where crews they've already begun searching this morning. Rochelle?
Haley, good morning. That's right. We've already seen several agencies driving past the sheriff's deputy patrol car that you see behind me now. We were actually beyond that road around about 4 o'clock this morning when we first got out here, and we did see some crews out there searching, but they asked us to come back to this area where we are now because it's still an active investigation. But this morning, we're learning more about the person of interest, Don Stephen McDougal, and his previous involvement involving an underage girl that landed him in prison 16 years ago. The main person of interest linked to the disappearance of Audrii Cunningham is in jail on a $500,000 bond for an unrelated assault charge. Stephen McDougal has a laundry list of criminal charges, including enticing a child back in 2008, where he pled guilty. A grand jury indictment obtained by KPRC shows he attempted to engage in sexual conduct with a girl under 17 when he got in bed with her and pulled her pajama bottoms and panties down. Despite that,
McDougal is not required to register as a sex offender.
Investigators say McDougal was likely the last person to see Audrii on Thursday morning, and he admitted to leaving the house with her, but he hasn't said whether she made it to the bus stop. He lived in a camper behind Audrii's father's and grandmother's home and sometimes took her to the bus stop or school if she missed it.
He was a friend of the family, a friend of the father, and he was allowed to live there in a trailer behind the house.
As crews continue to search for little Audrii, investigators are asking for any surveillance video of McDougal's 2003 Chevy Suburban from the area of FM 3126 between the hours of 6:30 and 8 a.m. on Thursday, as they piece together McDougal's activities around the time little Audrii disappeared.
I'm hoping and praying that she's still alive. I am not giving up hope that we'll be able to bring Audrii home.
And investigators also told us that they are also looking into the possibility that McDougal is also a part of the Aryan Brotherhood, which is a racist white supremacist prison gang. Now, we know that he is still in jail on a $500,000 bond on that unrelated assault charge. Now, we also know that officials have also increased the reward money to $10,000 to try to bring little Audrii back home.
Yeah, Rochelle, what about that blue Suburban that everybody was looking for? I mean, are they still looking for that? Have police found that vehicle yet? Has that provided any more clues, basically?
Ailey, at this hour, they're still asking people who live in that area off of FM 1360 to try to look to see if they have any surveillance video of that blue Chevrolet SUV. That is going to be what can help investigators try to piece together the timeline of where he was after he was reportedly supposed to drop off Audrii at home. Now, the sheriff did say that he is providing some clues to investigators, and at times he is cooperating, but it's still a lot of questions about where this little girl may be.
Yeah, and so they haven't yet found that vehicle, which could help provide clues. And then I know you said that you tried to get a little bit closer to where they're searching today. Were you able to see anything before police told you that you needed to stay behind, I guess, behind that sheriff deputy right there?
It was a little dark, but we did see 3 sheriff's deputies, and we could tell they were using some flashlights out there to try to search in what it seemed or what it looked like a wooded area. But we were only out there for maybe 2 or 3 minutes before they asked us to kind of come back up here. But we know that they're going to be back out here this morning. We've already seen Livingston Police. We've seen Texas Equisearch vehicles, as well as several boats, and they're going to be back out here in the Trinity River trying trying to find anything. We know that investigators found her backpack earlier this week. I believe it was on Friday, and they finally confirmed that it was hers, but still no sign of this little girl who's just 11 years old. And as you can imagine, this is a tough time for her family and people that know her. They just want her back home.
Yeah, okay, so they finally confirmed that the backpack was hers, which is why they've been so narrowly focused on that area. Thank you, Rochelle.